And good evening, everyone. Welcome to heat race number 3 of the Letto 400. I stand for Letto 400, qualifying in advance of the XCAL $2 Tuesday featured tomorrow night. We are recording this one instead of a live stream. We are having some technical difficulties with our live streaming software at the moment. So we are going right to the starting lineup and not wasting time. Luke Turpin, Austin Edwards make up row 1. Octavio Rondeletto and Kenny Tripp row 2. Jordan Babinger, Mason Foster in row 3. Tyler Batchelder, Trevor Birchmeyer row 4. Sean Andrews, Tyler McRae round out the top 10. Matt Bear, Mike Stoddard in row number 6. In the rest of the field, you see the lineup of your screen as we're going to have about 26 drivers that will start this feature tonight, or start the heat tonight. I'm going to tell you heat race number 3 brought to you by the Higgins XCAL Spotter Pack. If you want your copy of the Higgins XCAL Spotter Pack to use at any iRace, send $20 to president@xcalracing.com on PayPal with note hashtag Where's Higgins. Over 500 messages of Higgins that can be used in any iRacing event, and the Spotter Pack is rated R. So just about 1 to go until we get the green flag. Top 3 transfer on. The current pole time is Kendrick Cryer. His quick time in heat race number 2 is 16:037. Will someone beat that? Could someone get into the 15s? We're about to find out. Pace car in pit road. Turpin and Edwards bring the field to green. Heat 3 is underway. Turpin's out of the pack like a bat out of hell. They are side by side for second. It's Edwards and Rondeletto. Rondeletto on the bottom and Edwards on the top side. Jordan Babinger in his first heat today. Currently resident fourth spot. And we've got a crash already. It's Travis Sukup in the 88 that has gone around. No yellow though. We should remain green from that. Looks like just some rear end damage to the number 88. Sukup, by the way, in a must-make top 3 scenario, or else he likely will not make the field. Another driver that's crashed, Hendren, in the 21, back in 25th as the leaders approaching him. And Hendren spun out once again just in front of the leaders. Not what he wanted. Rondeletto's up to second. Jordan Babinger third. Tyler Batchelder fourth. Sean Andrews fifth. And what happened to Austin Edwards? All the way back in 6th position. Not what the driver of the 062, trying to get that into 66 locked in for tomorrow is via top 15. So Edwards is just focused on getting this car in as the yellow lights are on. 2 drivers have gone off track. One of them is John Fraley out of the ballpark in the number 06. Another guy involved is Sean Patrick in the number 22. So let's see what brought out the first yellow of heat race number 3.
Oh, out.
The more Polish pottery replay will give us the best angle. There you see it. Foster into Patrick. And Fraley just a passenger. Nowhere to go. Show that to you in real time. Looking like it's going on Mason Foster. There's a big stack up as well behind these guys. Let's take you on board with Fraley. It could be 2 because, you know, it's pretty bright outside. How about Sean Patrick? I would like to see that from, and I believe, was that Mason Foster? It was.
There will be no penalty assessed for that wreck. That wreck between the number 22 and 96 was the cause of netcode.
So there you hear the situation. Netcode call. We should be at the 2-2.
2-2.
There it is from Matt Bear.
Thank you for the 2-2 there, Matt. All right, guys. So, Luke, this time when you come by 3 and 4, I'm going to give you a better rundown of the restart zone. Sorry about last time, but I was just flustered with the way the pack looked so terrible. You guys can probably start to double up now. But Luke, your restart zone is that curb right there. The curb you just passed right now, that is where you can go. You can go anywhere between there and the green flag. All right, 1 to green this time, Biles. Double them up, inside, outside, inside, outside. Check those heads-up displays. Come on.
So we get ready to go back to green here. 9 laps on the board, 10 this time by. Let's reset the field here for you. Luke Turpin, Octavio Rondeletto in row 1, Jordan Babinger, Tyler Batchelder in row 2, Austin Edwards and Sean Andrews row 3, Tyler McRae, Matt Bear 4, row 4, Kenny Tripp, Trevor Birchmeyer. Round out the top 10, we're back to green. Turpin, another good restart. We can tell you this, by the way, his best lap time, and we'll put it on the board here for you right now, 16:091. Currently, Rondeletto with a 16:027. Rondeletto, if he wins this race, he could get a pole position for after heat race number 3. How about Jordan Babinger, currently rounding out the field? A couple of drivers crashed, by the way. Actually, that was under the yellow. One driver went up the track. A lot of gravel, as you can see. That driver was Travis Sukup in the 88. So the heat has gone from bad to worse for the 88. Austin Edwards all over the rear bumper of Jordan Babinger for that final transfer spot into the feature. You've got Matt Bear, Kenny Tripp battling for 5th. Tripp's got to be careful because he's been driving a little bit aggressive today. And there you see it once again. Moves Bear out of the way. And this is where you want to unmute the chatterboxes, because Bear may not be happy. I could see some payback coming here. Kenny Tripp already 2 EOL penalties in 2 heats. Not the day he wants so far. So your top 4 for right now, currently remaining single file. Turpin, Rondeletto, Babinger, and Edwards. Turpin, the winner last week at North Wilkesboro on fuel mileage strategy. Rondeletto coming oh so close. Turpin ending Babinger's 2-race winning streak. Trippin 5th, Bear 6th.
Really, McRae?
We got a crash, by the way, and it's Joe Campbell in the 4, and you could hear him say, "Really, McRae?" And he got spun out, I think. Let's take a look and see if he went off the track. McRae, he just got loose simply. And there's Colgan, who went upside down. I want to see that again. See if Colgan did a kickflip. That's a 10 in my book. Not a 7 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. All right, let's get back into it. Meanwhile, Turpin is loose off of turn 4, has to catch it. That may have been off of turn 2, actually. I think it was off of 2, and it was. Rondeletto doesn't capitalize on it. But my, oh my, that was a close call. See if Octavio tries to take advantage of it and look to the inside. Again, something we were talking about earlier in these heats. Who's doing 3 gears and who's doing 4? Rondeletto's on 4 gears right now as you look from his perspective. Doesn't even hit that 90-mile-an-hour speed like other drivers have had today. Obviously, they're in lap traffic, but let's go back to that dashboard and see what these drivers are doing. Who's the first guy using 3 gears? Ooh, here we go. Actually changed for 3rd. Transfer spot battle. Austin Edwards looking to get that 062 in the field. And easily has it over Babinger by a door. So a nice pass there by Edwards. And here comes Kenny Tripp on Babinger trying to take P4 away. He's got it. Matt Bear a little bit loose off of turn 2 with Tyler Batchelder behind him. Battle for the lead as the drivers are heavy in lap traffic. The leaders Luke Turpin, Octavio Rondeletto. They've had a nice battle so far in the entire season, even if it's in a heat or if it's just in a feature. Edwards third, Tripp fourth, Babinger is fifth, Tyler Batchelder sixth, Matt Bear seventh, Sean Andrews eighth, Trevor Birchmeyer ninth, Bowen Smith rounding out the top 10. Babinger, I believe that was Mike Stott who just clipped the corner. Turpin's got to be careful in navigating through this lap traffic. It is very tight, especially at Oxford where it's a bull ring, no place to hide, and I think Babinger has lost pace with the top four. I thought for a moment he went wide off the track. Hogan letting the leaders go by. And that is just very tight right now. 21 laps to go. Turpin continuing to blink on the track, so you got to be very careful at that. Watch that closely. So your top four remain single file. 3 transfer in. The gap from first to fourth, all separated by 0.6 of a second. No room for error at all. Again, just an incredible battle we're witnessing here by the top four, all being patient right now. One driver went off track just a moment ago. That was Mike Stoddard. But again, the battle for the lead we are watching closely, and the battle for a top. Oh! Rondeletto, nice save! As Edwards got into him. Edwards probably apologizing there, but that moves Kenny Tripp now up into third position. And the battle for fourth is on between Jordan Babinger and Tyler Batchelder. Let's see here if we have a replay of Rondeletto. Just got loose there off of turn 4, and a nice save by the 77. See, Edwards simply just put the bumper on him. Nice save by Rondeletto. And the yellow flag is actually out. We had a wreck occur with 14 laps to go. Bowen Smith was one of them, and same with Joe Campbell, who's in a situation where he kind of has to make the top 3 in a race. And that's heavy front end damage.
Happened.
Take a look at the replay and see what happened here on the more Polish pottery replay. That's Smith in the 2. I don't know where Campbell is in the number 4. He's in the background there.
Octavio side, no problem. Austin.
Colgan, does he put the bumper on Bowen? Yes, he does. This is likely going on Robert Colgan. Oh, and then Bear had to take a huge shot there. Was that a head-on shot from Matt Bear? We're going to take a look right now. That start-finish line shot will give us the best view, probably. Oh, that had to hurt big time. Looks like I got one more shot for you here. See another driver going off the track in the background. I think that's Daniel Miller in the 51. But just watch the shot that Joe Campbell makes. And we are at the 2-2. We're just going to show you the... Yeah, it's a heavy shot.
All right, Race Control reviewed that one, and it was Killdozer in the 7 car. He kind of came down on Bowen off of 2. They made contact. And then going into the next corner, he kind of drove right into the back bumper of the 2 car and spun him around. That'll be the 7 car's first DOL penalty of this heat race. All right, guys, this time by, you're going to get 1 to green. We'll have to double them up, inside, outside. Check those heads-up displays. I don't want to see any gap between these cars. Good luck, guys. Let's bring this one home. It's been a good race so far.
Real quick, let's watch Joe Campbell before we get back to green.
Come on, guys. Inside, outside. I'm going to have to delay this.
Ouch.
Thanks for checking your display finally, Tyler. All right, going green this time by.
All right, green flag this time by, and it's going to be a 9-lap shootout. Turpin, Edwards, Batchelder, Tripp, Ronda, Letto, Birchmeyer, McRae, Nagy, and Jones, your top 10 back to green. Who's making it into this feature for tomorrow night? Keep in mind, everyone in the top 3 is in the top 15 points. Ronda, Letto just got bumped again with Trevor Birchmeyer. Birchmeyer up in the air. That shouldn't be a yellow out there off the track. And Ronda Letto's probably going to be even more frustrated. That's the second time that's happened to him today. I'd be frazzled. 8 laps to go and a change for third, by the way. Tyler Batchelder takes it away from Austin Edwards. Now does Edwards think about some payback, put the chrome horn on with 7 laps left. Meanwhile, it's Luke Turpin out in front. Let's show you folks at home the best lap time. 16:039. Turpin off by 2 1/1000ths of a second. Here comes Kenny Tripp. If Tripp wins this heat, he's on provisional pole. Batchelder wins, he's not. Edwards wins, he's not. So this is one that Kenny Tripp really wants to win. If not, he's going to wait. Green, green, green. Tripp puts the bumper on Turpin. That may be a little bit early. But this is going to be a good battle to the end. Now you see Edwards and Batchelder battling for third as well. 4 cars, a chance to win this heat race with 4 to go. Mike Stoddard stopping off the track in the 28. He's going to the 9 o'clock heat race. Meanwhile, 3rd and 4th are out of the battle for the win. What does Edwards do with Batchelder? Thinks about putting the bumper on the 53. Turpin blinks once again. Tripp backs out for a moment. Oh! Edwards put the bumper on Batchelder. Batchelder spins! And into the pits he goes.
You didn't touch me there, did you?
He says he didn't touch him. But that
It didn't
puts...
feel like it. I was trying to move you earlier than that. And I don't know if you just got loose or what, but it didn't show contact on my screen or anything.
There was
Wasn't
no
trying to turn you
contact
around.
on his screen, but the final lap between Turpin and Tripp.
Bullshit.
If Turpin wins this race,
You were
Cryer
that far
remains
in.
on pole. If Tripp wins this
Hopefully
race,
DQ
he's
after
on pole.
that.
Final time around Oxford. Tripp tries to send it in. No, he goes to 9 o'clock. And Sean Andrews is going to make the feature. Turpin wins the heat, not enough for the pole, with a 16.04. 16.039 was
All right,
the
good
best.
finish there. We are reviewing an incident. This finish is unofficial. We are
Finish is
questioning
unofficial.
the 062 and the 53s incident. We're going to review
This
that.
could
and then
help
we'll have
out
official
Jordan
results for you.
Babinger possibly making it in.
I should have dusted you off, Sean.
But how about Sean Andrews? A 3rd place finish, and he is in. If he doesn't make the top 3, he is not in this feature. So how about that for the 23? A great story they missed last week, and Sean Andrews is racing in the Letto 400. So we're going to bring Turpin in the broadcast booth as he lights them up on the tape-delayed broadcast, I'll say. Turpin, hell of a win, man. That was a fun battle at the end between you and Kenny.
Yeah, man, it was pretty good. We tires cooled off there for a second, and everybody kind of came back to life. I felt like we were in good shape kind of up to that point, but, you know, it's kind of a rack 'em and stack 'em
The
to do
finish
it
has
again.
been reviewed, and the
Hang on.
results are as follows. 454, 062, and 23 are moving on to the feature. The incident in question
There you
was
hear it, by
determined
the
not
way.
to be
The
the 062.
062 of Austin Edwards has made the field for tomorrow. But did you I'll continue on with this interview here, Luke. Did you expect Kenny to maybe put the bump and run on you there? Like, did you notice what he was doing out the rear view?
You're kind of always prepared for it at this track. That's, I kind of build the setup so it's a little tight, knowing that that's going to happen, so I don't get looped like a couple people did. So, they're all good guys up here. Austin, Jordan, Kenny. Someone else was up here too, but I can't remember. So they're all good guys. I think I almost got kamikaze at the end there, but it's all good.
What are you expecting for the feature tomorrow night?
Just another Tuesday night grind.
Should be a fun one. All right, Luke, we will let you go. Great run today, man, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thanks, bud. We'll see you tomorrow.
And that is Luke Turpin, your heat race winner. Austin Edwards and Sean Andrews get on in, and we'll show you the official results. And that's how they look. Turpin, Edwards, Andrews make it on in. Tough break for Tyler Batchelder, who was in a transfer spot and got taken out there. And we'll show you the rest of the results here. Everyone else will have to go to the 9 o'clock feature. So stay tuned, or the 9 o'clock heat race. So stay tuned for that. Kendrick Cryer remains on pole as Luke Turpin had a 16:03.9. So Turpin currently second on the lineup. This broadcast has been a presentation of XCAL Racing, the premier leader in street stocks on iRacing.